Hey y'all, it's me, Buford Foley. I hope you're doing really good during this coronavirus 19 stay at home stuff. I didn't even know anything about it until Mr. Skipper told me, and nobody told me to stay at home. I've been out doing my thing with the frogs, so I really didn't know. But anyway, Mr. Skipper asked me if I would introduce this week's new storybook. He said it would be something I could understand. And so it the story this week is called Possum Come Knockin'. Now, I've eaten a lot of possum, but I've never had one come knocking at my door before. But it's quite a funny book. I had trouble with some of the words, but Mr. Skipper helped me out. And so I hope that you boys and girls enjoy this week's story, Possum Come Knockin'. And watch out for that COVID stuff, all right? Y'all be good now, you hear? Bye.
Possum Come Knockin' by Nancy Van Lan. Illustrated by George Booth. Possum come a-knockin' at the door, at the door. Possum come a-knockin' at the door. Granny was a-sittin' and a-rockin' and a-knittin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. Ma was busy cookin' in the kitchen makin' taters when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. Pa was busy fixin' and a-bangin' and a-poundin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. Pappy was a-whittlin' makin' toys for the baby when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. Sis was tossin' baby while Pappy was a-whittlin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. Brother was untanglin' all the twiny line for fishin' while Sis was tossin' baby and Pappy was a-whittlin'. And Pa was busy fixin' and Ma was busy cookin' and Granny was a-knittin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. Coon Dog was a-twitchin' and a-scratchin' in the corner when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. Tomcat started sniffin' and a-spittin' and a-hissin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door. "What's that?" Sis said. "Don't know," Brother said. "What's that?" Pa said. "Don't know," Granny said. But the cat, she said, "That cat oughter go." Then Dog started sniffin' and a-pawin' and a-growlin', while the cat was a-tail a-twitchin', was a-hissin' and a-howlin', making Granny stop a-knittin', and Pappy stop a-whittlin', and Baby start a-fussin', Sis and Brother start a-cussin', 'cause little old Possum was a-knockin' at that door. "What's that?" Granny said. "Don't know," Pappy said. "What's that?" Ma said. "Don't know," Pa said. Then I creepy crossed the floor and peeked up under the door. "It's a possum come a-knockin' at the door," I said. "It's a possum come a-knockin' at the door." Then Brother came a-leapin', and Sis came a-runnin', and Baby came a-crawlin', and Dog started howlin', and Pappy was a-chucklin', and Granny's eyes was a-twinklin' as Ma followed Pa to the door. "Now hush," Pa said. "Now hush," Ma said, and slowly Pa opened up the door. "Now y'all stop your hollerin' and your fussin' and your cussin', 'cause there's nothin' that's a-knockin' at the door." "No possum?" Pappy said. "No possum," Pa said. "No possum?" Granny said. "No possum," Ma said. Then we all started doing like before. Granny was a-sittin' while Pappy was a-whittlin', Ma was a-cookin' while Pa was a-fixin'. Brother was untangling while Sis was tossin' Baby. Coon Dog was a-scratchin' while Tomcat was a-lickin'. And I was just sittin' and lookin' out the winder when I saw what I saw scoot up the old oak tree. A possum was a-scootin' and a-scramblin' and a-danglin'. That possum that was knockin' made a fool out of me. The end.
Woo! I hope you boys and girls enjoyed Possum Come Knockin' as much as I did. Woo! Dog, it was funny. I love that story. I'm gonna have to get Miss Skipper to give me this book. Anyway, boys and girls, I hope you enjoy it. I think I'm gonna work and write my own story called Frog Come a Croaking. Yeah, dog it. Hey, boys and girls, I hope y'all stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all soon. God bless. See you later. Bye. And to all my boys and girls and friends out there that I saw at camp that one year, I hope y'all are doing great, and maybe we'll see each other again soon when this whole COVID thing is over. But in the meantime, stay safe, read your Bible, and enjoy story time with Mr. Skipper and friends. God bless, boys and girls. We'll see y'all later.